Are you ready to date?
Yeah, so how do you know like you're ready? You got your
Yeah,
head all right?
yeah. Uh, in our age group, typically it's post-divorce,
Yes.
and you got feelings going
Yes.
on.
Are
And
your
when
emotions
are
right?
you ready? And should you start
Date.
dating
Yes.
if
If
you're
you're not
not so ready?
and you're not emotionally available to someone in the way
Yeah,
they deserve.
exactly. Like,
Yes.
basically, yes, you're going on dates, but you have absolutely no intention of making it a relationship.
Yes.
But, and guys will do this even if they're not in the market for a long-term relationship. They will say that because nobody, very few people
Are going
are gonna
to.
go
Yes.
for I want casual.
Yeah.
Those guys get
And some of them aren't even gonna say, they're just gonna hope that nobody brings it up
mm-hmm,
and just slide right. They're gonna
mm-hmm,
behave like it.
mm-hmm.
But, you know,
Yep.
so,
We are the 50s chicks. I'm Annalie.
and I am Patricia.
And yes, we're gonna talk about whether or not you're ready to date.
And if you should be, and if you
And if you should.
are,
Yes.
how responsible are you being?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So, this is actually based on a Reddit story. Big surprise. And this one, I feel, had us a little irked.
I
Do
was
we want
very
to say
irked. I'm gonna say I was very irked.
irked?
I was very irked.
It is a man writing it.
Yes, it is.
I'm just gonna say. I mean, just saying.
Yes, it is. I was irked.
He says, thoughts from a divorced guy in his 50s. I don't have any real point here, and he don't.
You don't.
Except to express myself into the void in some vague hope that it might help someone else understand what I and possibly some other guys are feeling.
Mm-hmm.
My 20-plus year marriage ended in 2019. I moved out late 2020 and divorce was finalized in early 2023. I tried FWB. What is that?
Friends with benefits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That ended when I could tell she had feelings.
Mm-hmm.
How did he tell?
Because he knew that girl liked him.
And some regular dating. I haven't had any relationships that have gone beyond a few dates. I probably had several women that I could have had longer relationships with, but I really don't want to lead anyone on or cause any more pain than I have to, so I end it when I can tell I'm not that into her. Now, wait a minute. That whole sentence already means that you're leading people
Yeah,
on.
obviously you are. You know you are.
You're already leading people on.
Trying to act like you're this, oh my gosh, I'm trying to do everything. Man, please.
Already.
You're leading them on and you know you are, and that's why you're saying it. Yes, you are.
I'm dating someone now who I've had 4 dates with, and on paper she should be great, but I'm just not feeling it, so I probably will end it with her too. In other words, I don't really have trouble getting dates, even with the kind of quality humans that I aspire to be included with, because he's here.
Yes.
And we all,
yes,
here's where we are. Yeah.
Quality humans.
Yep. Yeah, we have to aspire to date this guy.
Yes, because he's all that.
But I've more or less come to the conclusion that I don't know what I want. Don't date.
Exactly.
I'm going to say, if you
Then
don't
don't
know
date.
what you want,
Then why are you dating?
first decide what you want.
Exactly. Why are you dating? Why are you getting involved with these women who you know full well
They're out
are
there
looking to
looking.
date
They're
someone,
out there
looking for their
looking, and you're
guy,
wasting their
wasting
time.
everybody's time,
Anyway,
hurting
and
people's
we don't have
feelings,
much time.
and hurting people's feelings.
Mhm.
That's the worst
Yep.
of it.
Yes.
That's some bad juju.
Yes. Leading on.
Yes, he definitely is, and that's why he's saying that. He wants absolution. Well, you're getting none here.
And it's fun because quality humans, I feel like his whole message is not that high quality. But okay.
No, it isn't.
So he doesn't know what he wants. I have a picture in my mind of the typical young man's love. Okay, see, now he's looking for some young.
Yes, that's.
Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry.
That's what that is. What do you mean typical young man's love? Because you're out here looking for a young girl.
I.e. the kind that leads to the beginning of a family. Man, this guy is in the 50s.
Yeah, but I guess he's saying that
that's what his mind is.
Yeah,
that's where his mind is.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, that's where his mind is, as far as looking for a young
Which
girl.
is still disconcerting.
And that's why these same age women, he's not feeling it because he's wanting that young girl that don't want him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a picture in my mind of the typical older man's love, i.e. the kind that comes from being married for a long time and moving into your golden years with someone. But I don't have solidified for myself a vision of what's starting over in your 50s, dating and having a relationship that gets towards that old man's love kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm feeling older every day.
Because you are getting older you feeling because that's what you want. You're getting older.
Identifying new ways in which my body's breaking down and becoming less attractive.
See, all that to me is code word because those young girls don't want you.
And it's becoming hard for me to envision my current life morphing into one that is more entangled with someone else's. At a point in my life where I'm becoming less flexible in multiple ways, physically, emotionally, mentally, I find myself needing tremendous flexibility if I'm to share a life with someone else, whatever that means. This sounds very vague
and wishy-washy and nothing. He's not saying what he's wanting to say. Boy, go and buy you a young girl and go on about your business, and then when she take all your money and run, get you another one. Just do that. Just do that and leave these women alone.
And then he says, the woman I'm currently dating said to me that she wants someone who will add to her life. And anyone who has spent any time on here has certainly heard that before, especially from women. She's happy with her current lifestyle. She isn't interested in changing it. And I certainly want to date happy women. I wouldn't dream of asking her to try to live a life more like my own, which would be less rich and fulfilling in many ways for her.
See, he's just doing the most. Man, you're doing the most. You need to do less. It's not rocket science. Man,
why
please.
would I want to be? You don't know what you want, and my life would be less fulfilling.
He's just saying a whole lot of mess.
He's
saying salading that thing up.
Let's see. I wouldn't dream of asking her to try living. Okay, less fulfilling, and yet trying to live a life more like hers would be exhausting for me.
Because he don't want to see.
You know what? And also, he is dating younger women.
We're trying to
with
anyway.
More energy.
No, he's
and
trying
stuff.
to.
Yeah,
he's trying
to. He's trying to date these women, and he's like breaking down and doesn't want to do all this active stuff, and they're all out there going, running circles around him. Let's see. Yes, of course, there could be some blending and compromise, and I know that's always a part of any relationship, but I can't shake the feeling that I would be visiting her life rather than being a part of it. Sexually is the next. Sexually, I think I'm also having trouble envisioning what I want. I'm still interested in sex. I'm more or less down for casual sex, though I haven't had very much of that. But I also feel like there's a difference between what I call relationship sex and casual sex. I want there to be mutual attraction, and I don't think there's a real reason to wait. But I also think when the relationship turns sexual right away, it makes it hard for it to become something, something more.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty inexperienced too.
Man,
so I don't think I really know what I'm talking about.
Because you're not saying nothing.
That's been a
because you're not saying anything worthwhile. You're saying everything but what you need to be saying.
I've had sex with a grand total of 4 women in my life, and only my marriage was a serious relationship. Come to think of it, my marriage is really the only serious relationship that I've ever had, which red flag. Oh.
Well, I mean, if he was married when he was young, and they've been married 30 years, that's understandable.
I guess so, yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I guess so, but...
But so that means that you are a champ. See, I would take someone who has been married for 30 years as knowing more about how to manage a relationship versus someone who hasn't. So I don't know why he's putting that down as not having it. You got all kinds of experience. What do you mean you don't have experience dating these younger women while you're old? That experience you don't have. But you got experience
he goes
doing relationships.
He goes, his marriage is really the only serious relationship that he's ever had, but it was never all that great.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
It wasn't all her fault.
Obviously.
I was definitely part of the problem.
Of course.
But I think it was really a mismatch from the start.
But didn't you say 20 some odd years?
So I just don't know what I'm doing. Probably time for another little break from dating. Long break. Break.
If you're not wanting to date, you're wasting people's time, hurting people's feelings.
I'm reading How Not to Die Alone, so maybe that will help. I don't know.
No, he's looking for pity. He was looking for women, trolling women to pity him. And no one's pitying him.
People are saying, you definitely need therapy.
Well, that too. He's faking. But get you some therapy.
People are agreeing about that.
Get you some therapy, because you playing games.
Oh, he answers back. I'm all over the map. I admit it. I'm owning it. What I'm definitely not doing is stringing people along when I know it's not the right fit.
Yes, you are. Because you've had several relationships.
Stringing along.
And
still, if you drag it off 4 dates, that's stringing along.
When you know full well that you are not interested, not emotionally attached, don't want to go, that's stringing along.
I'll give you 1 date and you're out.
But no.
4 days?
Yeah. You are stringing people along.
You're stringing people along and you're making them think something is going on.
And he said he had sex with 4
women.
People.
Yeah.
So those women he was having sex with, and then said, I'm emotionally unavailable. Let's break it off. So, no.
Yeah.
Nope. You're stringing people along. You are.
Yeah.
You are stringing people along.
Yeah. If you don't know what you want, this is very unfair to the women you're dating.
There you go.
You aren't emotionally available and need to only pursue casual relationships. If that. Of which the women also clearly only want casual. Be upfront, man.
Just tell them.
And yes, I know that a guy putting casual is gonna only get like
a handful. But there are some
and also
there, but they're not going to be the ones that he wants.
But also you gotta, you're actually gonna get a lot of scammers that are gonna come into play there. But also,
but put it, because there's women that would be okay.
You gotta
with that,
discern,
which is fine. But if you're meeting a woman that you know had long term on their thing, and you're Oh, I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get myself together. Oh, I don't know what I want.
Oh my gosh, I love this answer. Then you need to figure out what it is that you do want before you try to date anybody else. And in the meantime, you might want to think about giving the chivalrous white knight act a rest. Your inability to know what you want does not give you any moral high ground.
Absolutely.
I mean, think about it. I ended it because she was getting feelings. She caught feelings for you. You kicked her to the curb,
Yes.
and you're patting yourself on the back
Like you
for
did
this.
something good.
Dude.
Yes, absolutely. 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 Absolutely.
Oh my God. Thank you. So to that answer, thank you. For a minute there, I was scratching my head and asking, what the did I just read?
Yes.
Is he serious?
Yes. Anybody reading that? Yes. Oh, yes. Like, oh, I don't want to string anybody along. Yes, that's exactly
That's what you're doing every single time. It seems like
you're not telling those women. I just want. The first one you said was friends with benefits. I'm questioning whether she knew that because she so-called caught feelings, and then you broke it off. So I'm questioning: did she know you were friends with benefits, or was that something you kind of let's just take it slow? Because that's kind of a code word for them. Let's just take it slow. But I'm going to have sex, but we're taking it slow.
Yes.
But with sex.
With sex.
And it's so funny because if a guy says that to me, and if a guy that I was so-called dating and said that, I'd be, oh, man, hey, come on. We're going to take it slow. And then that's what we're going to do. Absolutely. We're taking it slow.
Yeah.
Because this is what my slow is. What's your slow? Because your slow don't look like my slow.
That's right.
So we got to sync the slows.
That's right.
But yeah, he probably told her some mess like that. And in his mind, oh, we friends with benefits.
And I have a feeling that this high-horsed dude,
yes, the white knight,
is going for not just the first date, but for the 4 dates because of I know he said he only had sex with 4 women, but
and those 4 women there's 3 women unaccounted for.
I'm just
his wife and 3 others.
There's a chance that he extends it
for the sex to get him. Yes. You 4 dates deep. So now,
almost devious.
And then, it's diabolical. No, that's diabolical. That's nasty work. It's nasty work. And then for him to sit there and play this, like she said, white knight. Oh, but I'm not trying to. Yes, you absolutely are stringing people along. Those women thought they were entering in a relationship with you.
Or at least trying to develop.
Yes, that's what I mean.
One.
Yes. And that's what they were in it for that reason.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
And that's why for us, we have to be very mindful of their actions. We know what their mouth is saying.
To what they're saying, the words they're using.
Yes. Take it slow. Don't be listening to that unless you are fully aware that you're taking it slow. Because to me, taking it slow is the relationship will not elevate. It's not elevate. Because we're taking slow, and the only time it will elevate is when we decide, okay, now we're going. Take it slow. Okay, we can take it slow. That's fine. But that doesn't include all the other things that goes along with it. That's not taking it slow.
Nope. No, and I bet those women felt used and
they did.
abused.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They were like,
so here he is. Here he is.
You don't know. You can't figure it out.
They're all like,
I got my man. I got my man.
And then, she got feelings. Oh, kick.
Yeah, because they're calling him and they're expecting him to call. Like, what are you doing? What's going on? Let's go out. Oh, well, no, that ain't what. No, I'm still trying to figure it out. I got all these things in my head and I just can't figure it out.
Yeah.
But so
I
that's,
don't think I'm ready to date
yes,
yet.
I'm not
I bet
there.
he uses that too.
Yes, absolutely he does.
After 4 dates.
Absolutely he does. So that's why
And is it even just 4 dates? Like, I wonder how long he strings these people along.
It could be right, could be more. That one particular one was 4, but there were 2 other that are
Yeah, that's right.
We don't know how long that was. But that is exact. So that's why first of all, our cup needs to be filled. And we have to look at these signs and symptoms. We need to look at and read the room.
Yes.
What is he saying? Is he non-committal in his words? Because if he's not saying things, I'm not saying in the beginning he should be saying, oh, I'm committed to you. But you can tell what things are being said. And if you don't feel comfortable, then it ain't right. It ain't right.
And you should, even if you like this man so much, you need to use your
yes. And if you don't feel comfortable,
and I say that from experience.
Of course, we all. Yes, we all, because they're out there and they're doing their thing. That's what they like. It's their job. So we have to be smarter about how we do this, unless we're going to have.
And there are signs when you date someone and they don't really care for you.
And they're not in it like that.
There are always signs.
And one of those signs is when you feel you don't know what's going on. When you don't feel secure in what is going on, where we're going.
Yeah. Does he like me?
Feel that, there's something wrong. Because if somebody really cared and was, interested and working towards something, you're going to know it. We all know, because we've been there.
Yes.
You're going to know it. When you don't know it, that's when it's time to put the brakes and have a conversation. So exactly what are we doing here? And if you get all the hemming and hawing and I want to take it slow, fine. And I'm okay with taking it slow under these parameters. Is this acceptable to you? Yeah. Well, no, I want to, okay, nope. Then you walk away. Walk away, because we have boundaries that we're following. Yeah. Our boundaries won't allow us to put ourselves in those situations. They won't. Nope. So the white knight mess, nope. He can take that
I'm going to give that Reddit 2 thumbs down.
Oh, what is that?
It's raining.
Is that?
It was rain.
Oh, because you did that?
That's never happened before.
I know, I've never seen that.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
We've never done this.
No, we have not. That's a new thing. But yes.
So that's the moral of that story. We have to make sure that we need to see and hear what's going on.
And I hate to say it, but those guys are out there.
Yes, they're probably a majority.
So,
pretending like, oh, well, I'm not trying to. Oh, no. And he's probably put on the charm.
And just because it says LTR on that profile,
you still got to follow up with the conversation. Follow up with the conversation. And if it don't feel right, it ain't right. And the most important thing is the ability to walk away from it.
Yes.
The ability to walk away.
Which can be difficult, but you just gotta pull that Band-Aid off.
Yeah. Walk away. If it doesn't serve you, then walk away, because if it doesn't right now,
and then you're just gonna hurt your own feelings, because that's gonna be a bad thing at the end.
If it doesn't serve you, it is not. I've even adopted in my mind, I'm not accepting text messages. I'm not accepting a text message, good morning. I'm not accepting a text message, oh, how you doing? I'm not accepting that. The only thing I'm accepting is a phone call. If it's not important enough for you to call me, then I don't want it. And if you continue to text me, I will block you. I'm blocking.
Yeah.
I got my finger on the trigger.
Like that. I like that, because I think people grossly overuse the texting part of this online dating.
And that's one of and I always say that it's the culture and we just go with the culture, but no, I'm rebuking it. We don't have to go with the culture.
Yeah.
And I think that texting is that part that,
and that leads to the the people that send the 15
Yes,
messages
in the
that
morning.
look the
Yeah, in
same
the
to
morning.
15 people,
Yes.
and you're like,
Yeah, you're one of 10 or one of 15. And I know because I did that. I mean, I didn't have 15 or 10, maybe 2 or 3, maybe 2 or 3.
yeah,
But I'm not doing that anymore, and I'm not
yes,
accepting
yes,
that
yes.
anymore.
Mhm.
I don't, and I used to like the little good morning, but I'm taking my mind, we're going old school.
Well, now I could do the good morning followed with a phone call.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You're
doing
not
it.
doing none
I'm
of
not doing it. I'm not doing it because it's so easy for them to just do the little text. So let me text, keep her on the hook, and that'll cut out the breadcrumbing. You won't have to worry about that.
Yes.
No text.
Yes.
Call me, or you don't communicate with me. Because if you really wanted to talk to me, because if a man really cares about you, wants to be with you, he wants to hear your voice.
Yeah.
And if you're not calling me, then you don't serve me, and therefore I don't want nothing to do with you. And it's as simple as that. And you're going to weed a whole lot of mess out of your life.
Yeah. And
Definitely.
save time.
Yes, time that you don't have to. Because my thing is, I'm not allowing people access to me that are not worthy. And that's what it is. I'm not allowing you access to me. You being able to text me whenever you feel like is you having unfettered access to me. And you haven't earned that access. So no. And if you continue to do it, I'm going to block you. So that's that on that.
And that is Patricia's take on this.
And now,
No.
that's just how it's got to be. And I hope that for women that we start being more.
But why not? Yeah, why not be more like, no,
more
I'm not
assertive,
going to, because we always like complain about online dating this and blah, 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 blah. Well, we can,
change
like you
it.
did, start putting boundaries
change
and
it.
making it less easier for them to do this thing.
Change it up.
And then us also not doing that thing.
I'm not doing that.
So,
I'm definitely not going to do it
Yeah.
anymore. But no, I'm not doing that, and I'm not accepting it being done to me at all. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. So if I weed all that mess out, that's less stress for me. And that's a part of me nurturing my self-care, because I am my priority.
Yes.
So
yep,
that's that on that.
That is it. I think we made the point.
I think we did.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments. We love all of our comments. We love all of our subscribers.
Yes, we do.
Please give us a thumbs
up
and subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. And until next time, don't forget.
Oh, yeah. I messed up. No, go ahead. Until next time.
And until next time, don't forget to live,
laugh, and connect.
Oh, right away.
It did. Oh, well.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.